Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a vintage hairstyle a la Lauren Bacall, 1950s. It's just kind of a down style with one side pinned up, kind of a sexy little pin-up siren kind of look. I hope you guys like my new color. It's all red, no blonde left. I actually am doing a video of the coloring process, so be sure to check that one out too. And let me know if you like the red, if you missed the blonde, what you think. Hopefully you like it. Okay, so let's get started. I start by taking my same favorite Paul Mitchell hot off the press, and instead of doing it strand by strand, I'm just going to spray the whole thing. Pay special attention to the ends of your hair that are the driest, and also the part in the front here that's going to get the most curl. So then I just take a fine-tooth comb and comb that all through. So I'm just going to take wherever my bangs start and gather sections. Now because I'm using a 1/2-inch curling iron instead of a 1-inch curling iron, I'm going to use bigger sections so the curl isn't as tight. I usually use a 1-inch curling iron, but unfortunately I left my 1-inch curling iron at my friend's house when I went on a vacation to Chicago. So I'm working with what I got. Okay, now as you can see, I'm making the curls go this way. And then just take a pin curl clip and clip it there until it cools down. Okay, now unlike most of my other styles, most of the time I section and then start underneath. But this style, because I want most of the curl to focus on the top and then the front, I'm going to start at the top and take smaller sections at the top, and then I'm going to make bigger sections at the bottom. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do from here on is I'm going to continue this size of curl in this direction around my entire head and underneath. Okay, so now I've got all of my hair curled. As you can see, I made bigger sections back here and smaller sections underneath and around the front. And I did that so that it relaxes a little bit on the top and I don't have just a big old curly Sue afro puff. So you want to make sure that after you curl your hair, you let it dry, or you let it cool down completely, because that's going to really set your curl. If you're doing a wet set, it's the same thing. You want to make sure it's completely dry. But for this look, I like it to be a little bit relaxed and a little less poodly, so that's why I think it's better to use a curling iron versus a wet set. So now I'm going to spray, and I'm using Paul Mitchell Extra Body Extra Firm spray. I just got it in my mouth. Doesn't taste good, FYI. Okay, so now I'm going to take out all of the pins. Okay, so once all of your pins are out, you just want to make sure you situate all of your curls, and I twist them so they're facing away from my face. And now I'm just going to run my fingers through all of them and be really gentle. You don't want to get rid of the curls. I'm gonna work on my bangs. I'm gonna take that same fine-tooth comb and I'm just gonna brush my bangs up, and then I'm gonna give them a little tease in the back to give them a little volume, and then a little spray. And then I'm gonna take the smoothing comb that I have and just smooth out the tease that I just made so it doesn't look like a big rat's nest. And then you just kind of shape your bangs. Now I like to shape them curling this way. You can also shape them where they curl in and under. It just really depends on your preference. But make sure that you see here the ends are a little wonky. So you can take a bobby pin like this and just conceal that weird end. Make sure the bobby pin is hidden, and then take the rest of this hair and comb it, or situate it over. So now I'm going to take the same brush and just brush through a little bit these curls here. Same thing on this side, especially when you're separating. I'm not sure if you can see in the back, but when you're separating using pin curls, you're going to get separated sections. So if you just take a comb, it'll just smooth out all that separation. Now I'm going to take a paddle brush and actually brush out some of this curl so it's not quite so poodly. And I brush under like that. You don't want a total page boy, but you kind of want to brush out some of that curl so that it's not super fluffy. Same thing on the other side. Curl under. Okay, so now at this point, it's a little wonky. So at this point you can either leave your hair down. I prefer to pin up my hair on one side. I usually use a comb for this, but you can also use a bobby pin if you don't have a comb. And I just take that fine-tooth comb, make sure it's real nice and smooth, and then just pin it right behind your ear. And then once you pin, you're going to change the shape of the curl, so you're going to have to recomb. Paddle brush is your friend. So there you have it, sexy vintage hair. Here's the front. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know if there's any other vintage styles that you want to see. I'm going to try my best to give you an array of things to work with, but this is this do. Hope you like it.